Look at this guy. Yeah, imagine this with like 30 players. That'd be hilarious. It would honestly like lag out my computer a lot, so that's why I didn't do it, but like... Oh man. I've played many Roblox games that have had pets, and initially it was just like simulators and stuff, and it's expected to have pets in those types of games. Then like a bit too much simulators started having pets, which was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Now it's like games that aren't even simulators have pets. Like I've played tycoons, I've played incremental games. There was this even like survival game that I played which had pets, not pets as in like, oh yeah, a dog you could tame, like the pet that like a square that like hovers beside you that gives you like, boosts and stuff like that. And that just made me wonder, we never think about how the pets feel. We always say, oh, do this, oh, do that, especially like Bee Swarm Simulator. Like, I mean, that game, you literally have your bees, your pets, collect pollen for you. Like, that's inhumane, bro. Someone's gotta call PETA and teach those evil players a lesson. So I was thinking, what if we make a game where you're the pet, where you have an owner? That sounds kind of weird when I say it like that, but I hope you know what I mean. Basically, what happens if I just look up pet in the toolbox? Yeah, there we go. Cat pet. There we go. So we have a nice pet over here, which is a model that has another model. Why did they do it like this? And why didn't they just make one model? What was the point of this? But yeah, there we go. Very nice. We now have a cat. Now, if I run the game, it just falls down. If I happen to rotate the cat around, let me guess, the parts don't, yeah, the ears don't even stay with the cat. So what I'll do is I'll just make 2 weld constraints, and I'm gonna connect the ears to the actual body. Because right now that doesn't happen for some reason. I'm not sure why. But if I run the game, let's see. Yeah, there we go. See, so the ears actually stick with the part. Very nice. So we have the cat, and then we have me. Right? How do I make myself a pet of this cat? Because usually what would happen is like, we would have this tiny little cat and it would be like, somewhere hovering, on my shoulder or something like that. So how do I make it so that I hover on the cat's shoulder? What can we do? Well, this is something that I actually had to look into, but the way that you change the scale of the character, it's actually very simple. You just select these 5 numbers and you just change them however you see fit. So I could say 0.5. And if I do this way, look at that. I'm now incredibly tiny compared to this cat, and I could very easily just become a pet. So there we go. Now, unfortunately, if I switch back to the client, this happens. Because the game is bad at accessories, and yeah, this doesn't look too good. But this is a very easy fix. I can just implement the basic avatar. I'll rename it to starter character. I'm gonna place it inside of starter player. And so this way, whenever I play the game, I'm now gonna be this character. So now if I go and I say 0.5, look at that, nice. And I should, yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna be this little guy now who has a nice pet as an owner. There we go. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a script here called @script, in which I'm gonna basically change the size of every single player who joins the game. Yeah, actually scratch that. I could just do all of this here. Now what I could do here is I could just take the starter character and I could just change the values over here instead of having to like do it in this script, right? So if I do it like this, there we go. See, we're already pretty small. And yeah, nice. We can now become a pet. But of course, that's not exactly it. Like I said before, right? The way that pets work, at least in the games that I play, is that they hover by your shoulder. So what we have to do is we have to take this cat and somehow find a way to basically hover on its shoulder. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a new part inside the cat, which I'll call pet's part. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's just rename this to owner. It's not the cat, bro. It's the owner. That's just how it works. I'm going to set this part to be invisible. I'm also going to set the size to just be 1, so it's going to be tiny. I'm going to set can collide to be false. I'll set anchored to be, or sorry, no, I'll set anchored to be false as well, and I'll show you why in a bit. And because I want to be by the shoulder of this, I keep saying pet. No, this is the owner, right? Let's see. What shoulder do we think is good? This one or this one? Which one looks legit? I guess we keep using this shoulder, so we could just go here. And yeah, I'll do another thing where I'll have one more weld constraint, but this one will be for the pet part. There we go. Now, initially, when I was playtesting this, my question wasn't exactly how do I position my character up there, because I know how to do that. I could literally just say, okay, place the character above and set them to be anchored, right? But the thing is, I didn't really want that. I wanted the character to be able to smoothly animate and follow the pet, because that's how it actually works in real games. So I had to be a bit smarter here. And what I found was that there's a thing called align position. This thing works with attachments. So let me just show you. I'll just disable it real quick. And again, this needs attachments, right? So I'll make an attachment at this pet part. And the first attachment must be the thing that's going to move, which is going to be my player. The second attachment is the thing that's going to be staying still, which is the pet part. So I'm going to set this attachment 1 to be the pet part attachment. And as for attachment 0, I'm going to set it to be the humanoid root part attachment. So there we go. So now the way that this is going to work is that if I happen to enable this, there we go. Look at that. Yeah, so my character is falling, which isn't too good, but there we go. And at any time I could say disable, and I could just freely walk around. And no matter how far away I walk, I could always enable this and just come back. Just like that. And we could change up some values here as well, right? So I could say responsiveness is 30. And what this is going to do is now it's going to respond much quicker. So let's say if I leave my cat again and then I enable this, I'm going to quickly be brought back. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. And yeah, I can move around like this. That's about it. So here's what I can do. I can say align position, like so. I can add an attachment over here. And over here, I can just say align position. Attachment 1 will be this attachment. And then I can simply make a script here, which I can call pet script, where I'm going to say game.players.playerAdded connect function. Let's assume this is a game only for one player, right? Let's assume only one player can play this game. I'm going to say local car will be player.character or player character added, and we're going to wait. And then I'm going to say workspace dot owner dot pet part dot align position. Attachment 0 is going to be equal to the character, and let's see, what is it called again? Humanoid root part dot root attachment. There we go. And we can even wait, like we could say task.wait like 2 seconds. So we can wait 2 seconds and then it's going to work, right? So let's check this out. Yep, there we go. Nice. And what's cool about this too is that I can effectively just animate this cat, right? So if the cat, let's say, chooses to move up or down, or if it wants to rotate or whatever, I'm gonna rotate along with it. So let me just show you what I mean real quick. If I rotate the cat in this direction, then this rotates in the, look at that, the negative Y orientation, right? So this Y coordinate, see how it changes? Yeah, negative Y. So we effectively have to just rotate the cat using the Y direction. And the way we can do this is we can say tween service create, we're going to give it the cat, so script.parent. Tween info, these are just like the parameters for the animation. So I can say enum.easingstyle.linear, enum.easingdirection.in. I know you might not really understand what this is, but don't worry, neither do I. Yeah, and then finally again, we give it the rotation, which will simply just be vector3.new 0, 360, 0. And then I have to play this as well. All right, so I just cooked up a quick animation. Here's what this is gonna look like, right? We got the pet and rotating here. Very nice. Rotating backwards. There we go. It's just gonna keep doing this on a loop, right? So if I now happen, let me just wait like 5 seconds, right, before the animation actually begins playing. If I now play the game, and there we go, I'm the character. Very nice. There we go. What should happen is that when the part starts moving, or the pet starts moving, there we go. See? I move along with it. There we go. Because I mean, this is how this stuff actually works out, right? That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm actually gonna make it a bit higher, something like that. Look at that, there we go. So we go up. Beautiful. And now this is gonna go, and we're gonna go along with it. Nice. Now, is that all that being a pet means? That you just kind of stay on, I don't know, someone's shoulder? Well, obviously not, right? As a pet, your whole point is to actually be of use. You gotta be productive. You gotta have something to your name. Now, if you've played a game with pets at all, ever, I know for a fact, and you know for a fact, that pets have levels. They have levels, and the higher level that a pet is, typically the higher that the buff that the pet gives you. So what if we could do something like this, right? Whenever a player gets added, well, number one, we're gonna actually add 2 values into the player, which every single pet has, which are again, the level and also the boost that the player gives. And the way that I'll do this is I'll say player set attribute. The first one will be pet's level, and we're gonna set this equal to 1, okay? Then I'm gonna say player set attribute pet's boost, and I'm gonna set this equal to be 1.1. So the way that this is going to work is that the pet boost is going to be 1 plus pet level divided by 10, right? So if player level happens to be 2, we're going to divide this by 10, which is going to be 0.2, and then add 1 to that, which is now going to be 0.2. And then if the player level is 10, then the buff is going to be 2. right? Or if this is going to be, I don't even know, 50, then it's going to be what? 5 plus 1, then it's going to be 6, right? So that definitely makes sense, right? There we go. So now our pet has a nice set of bonuses, because I mean, we are the pet, right? So we have to actually have these so that the owner knows what we can do. Now, we wouldn't be a good pet if we didn't have any real tasks to do, right? Because it's like I said before, in a game like Bee Swarm Simulator, you know, very evil, very cruel, of course, but you know, the bees are forced to work constantly, right? In other games, the pets are, they don't really work too much, they're very lazy, but they still are very useful, right? They, you know, help with coin production, or they help with your movement or something like that. So here's what I'm thinking. What if we, let's say we're playing a game where we have to collect berries, right? So I can just make a something like this. There we go. So I'm just going to call this berry. I'll give it a proximity prompt, which the action text will be pick up. And let's say we have to hold this for 2 seconds to pick it up, right? So 2 seconds. There we go. And yeah, I mean, we can just have a bunch of these berries over here. Look at that. We just have one here. We can have one over here, over here, over here. Yeah, it's just a ton of berries, bro. We could even, you know what we could do? Instead of doing all that, why not put one inside a replicated storage? Then we can have a script over here, which I'll call berry script, where we're just going to say for I equals to 150, so 50 times. What we're going to do is we're going to say local new berry. We're going to get a berry, game replicated storage, berry clone. We're going to give this new berry a random position. So we're going to say new berry dot position is going to be equal to vector3 dot new math dot random, let's say -100 to +100. Now we don't want to change the y level, because then he's just going to be like in the ground, and we don't really want that. We just want the y level to be the same exact thing, which is like what, yeah, 0.78. And then we'll do the same thing for the z. So math.random, wait, negative, there we go. I'm going to parent the new berry to workspace.berries, and then finally I'll say new berry dot proximity prompt dot triggered connect function. Then we're going to get the player who triggered the proximity prompt, or you know, the pet in this case. Hey, I can even call this pet. And we could say pet gets attribute level, or sorry, wait, set attribute. What was it again? Pet, it was pet level, right? Yeah, pet level. And we're going to set this equal to the current one. So pet gets attribute pet level +1, like so. And then for pet boost, there we go. Yeah, pet boost. I'm going to say pet boost is going to be pet level divided by 10 plus 1. So 1 plus pet, yeah, pet level divided by 10. There we go. And then we're going to, of course, destroy the berry. New berry, destroy. Nice. So let's just see if I just run the game, how would this look? All right, I know you came here for pets, but I just did the dumbest error known to man. See what I did here? I set the variable new berry equal to the berries folder. I should say .parent. There we go. Let's run it again. Beautiful. Look at that. Damn. Yeah, there we go. See? I'm scouting already. Very good. Very nice. Now, what I'm thinking here is that we could also have our owner, you know, move around as well in like a random position. Yeah, so what if I just say, yeah, vector3.new, and we do the same exact thing as with the berries. As a matter of fact, I can even like just copy and paste it. There we go. So this will be the position, right? And the y will be, what is the y of it again? It was like 8 or something. Yeah, 8.5. So I'm thinking we could say math.random. Let's see, math.random 7 to 10. There we go. And then in terms of the position that we wanted to look at, we could just make it look at some random berry, right? So we could say workspace.berries. We'll say get children, right? I'll say 1. We'll get the maximum amount of berries. So I'll say workspace berries get children. And then, yeah, there we go. So this is going to be from 1 to the maximum amount. And we got to put a math.random here. This is a bunch of text, bro. I understand. This is confusing me too. I hate it when we get something like this. Look at that. Ugh, that's just disgusting, bro. I don't even know what each one's for. But yeah, then we could say dot position. There we go. Yeah, so then what we could do is we could just take this, right? Again, set this back to be like 5 seconds. And yeah, we can just say while task wait anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds, let's say. Or no, let's do like 7 seconds. Let's do 4, 7. I feel like that's more fair. And what we can do here, this is the big part for me, is that we're going to give it effectively a chance to drop the player and let them do their own thing. So the way that I'll do this is I'll make a variable for the align position. So align is equal to workspace.owner pets parts align position. And we can say if align.enabled is actually true right now, right? So if the player is actually leashed, basically, then we can say if math random 1 2 is equal to 1, which this is a 50% chance, by the way. Then we could say align.enabled is equal to false. Else, I'm gonna say, so if this is false, if it's not enabled, let's give it a 33% chance. So if math.random 1 3 is equal to 1, which is a 33% chance, then align enabled is equal to true. There we go. And yeah, so this is how the player is going to be able to pick up berries now. So if I happen to then go and, you know, play the game, let's try it out. Very nice. Oh, there we go. I'm now a pet. I've been equipped, right? So, oh, nice. Okay, I thought the game bugged. Oh, damn it. Okay. It's fine. Okay, okay. We're looking at some berry. Okay, very nice. Let's see. Oh, okay. I understand. I get it. I get it. Okay, let's pick this up. Let's pick this up. Okay, okay, okay. Let's pick up... Okay, okay, so he's also looking at the berries. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm picking them all up. Damn, look at that. I'm doing... okay. I gotta follow the pet. Or, sorry, the owner, sorry. I'm the pet, right? Look at that. Yes, yes, okay, okay. So the owner wants me to do work, so let's do work. Pick up the berries. Okay. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I'm actually curious, what are our current stats? Let's see. What's our current level? 8. Okay, so we picked up 7 berries. That's pretty cool. What I'll actually do real quick is I'm just gonna wait 3 seconds. Like, I want the animation to finish playing and then for the pet to drop us off. Because otherwise it kind of looks weird, I think. If, like, he drops us off and just kind of leaves us there. And another thing that I think would be really cool is if, like, this owner also was able to remove the berries, right? So we could say something like, workspace, berries, get children. And then we could say math, random. Again, same thing we did before. Hashtag workspace berries get children destroy, right? So we're just going to destroy the berries. And in the berry script, what I'm going to do is I'll say script.parent.child remove connect function, like so. And what I'll do is I'm going to say if script.parent get children. So if the amount of children is less than or equal to 1, right? Meaning that only the script remains and that there's no more berries in the folder, then we can print pets and owner finished the game. Nice. And I guess we can make it a bit easier by making this like 100 berries and not 200. And yeah, I think I'll actually tweak the values a little bit just to make it a bit harder. I'll do 1 out of 5, right? I feel like 1 out of 3 is a bit too high still. All right, let's try it out. There we go. There's our pet, the owner, sorry. And okay, let's see. Which berries is he gonna collect? Can we even see? Okay, he collected something. I'm not sure what, but something was collected. We're just chilling. We're the pet. You know, we don't really have that much to do. He's, yeah, analyzing the berry very, very carefully. And please, let me go. No? Okay. All right, that's fine. Look, sometimes you just want to play the game by yourself, right? That's how it works. So, you know, the pet just sticks with you because it provides bonuses as well, right? Like, this is what we're doing. We're giving the pet bonuses right now. I know I haven't coded anything in for that, but let's just use our imagination here. Damn, he's really not letting me go. What the hell? I was thinking that, like, bro, come on, man. I know you're like the, I know I'm like the pet and everything, but come on, you can. Yes. Okay, okay, good. He heard me. Okay, pick up the berry. Okay, 1. This is so nice, bro. And we're taking again. You know what? Honestly, this is fine. What the hell? Do you see? What? Okay. Honestly, bro, I miss these cool casual games. I don't know. Like, Roblox games now are like so... I was gonna say hideous. They're not hideous, but they're just very... They're tiring. You know, they're battle passes, this, that. Like, so much to take care of. But here it's just like, oh yeah, you're just a pet. That's all. And you got this guy, he's collecting berries. And, you know, sometimes he might ask you for help. You know, hey, please go collect... Yeah, there we go. Collect the berries, please. There we go. And we're gonna go and collect all the berries. Oh, and he collected that one, you saw that one? And that's it. That's the gameplay. I'm honestly finding this quite enjoyable. I don't know why. It's just nice, right? Like, you know, here I get to chill. I get to chill. That's it. I'm gonna make it a bit easier to get the berries. I'll do like 0.5 seconds. All right, no, let's do like 0.8. And another thing that I'm gonna do as well is I'll just make this 1, 2, and I'll make this 1, 7. Just allow us to kind of play around a bit more, right? So there we go. The pet takes us, and now we're gonna go on over here, right? And I assume he's gonna release me here. Damn, bro, my chances are so bad. But yeah, there we go. Fun game. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Very nice. You know what, bro? I see why there's so many pets in these games now. Because this is fun, right? Like, imagine being a pet and you're told, hey, listen, do you want to be the player who has to go around and, you know, I don't know, do all the decisions and make all the calls and all that? Or do you just want to be a sidekick who can just do fun stuff? Like, I don't know, bro. Which one sounds better? Because I like this. I just walk around and pick up berries. That's all. And then, you know, once all the berries are picked up, oh, nice. There we go. I don't even have to think. I can just do whatever. Now, just to playtest, let's do something like 10 berries, right? And I'll just do it like this. Again, just for fun. And also to see if the finish thing works. And another thing that I'll do as well is I'll just increase the chances here. So I'll say 1, 3, and I'll say if it's not equal to 1. And not equal to 1, I believe that's a 2 out of thirds chance or something like that. Yeah, so again, let's try it out. Yeah, they're all here. Look at that. Okay, yeah, you're gonna collect the berries. Very nice. There we go. Pick up. Pick up. Oh, I can't even pick up. Oh no, you know why? Oh, it deleted the script. I just realized. That is so stupid. Okay, maybe we don't want it to do that. All right, so I made the script actually go outside of the berries folder, so that shouldn't happen. And so after the game finishes, right? So this is in the pet script. After the game finishes, you know what we could do? What if we just kick the player? Because usually what happens when you finish the game? Well, you unequip the pet, typically, right? Or you leave the game and, well, so does the pet then, right? So then if the game finishes, then we could say workspace dot owner dot, or sorry, no, just destroy, right? And then we can get the player. So I'll say game players, get players. We're gonna get just the first player, because again, we're assuming that there's only gonna be one player playing this game. We're gonna say kick and say owner has left the game. There we go. Nice. So now the way that this is gonna work out is, let's see. Okay, yeah, I mean, obviously I provide amazing boost and everything, right? So there we go. Okay, let me collect that. Let me collect that. Let me collect that. I don't even know what we're collecting at this point, bro. And now, pet and owner finished the game. And finally, yep, there we go. So it doesn't show it to me right now, but in a real game, it would kick me and show me the box and say owner has left the game. Perfect. Nice. So yeah, again, I'll set the values back to be what they are right now. So 100, 100, there we go. And yeah, so in a real game scenario, this is how it would look like. You'd be a pet, you'd have the owner, he'd just be kind of scouring around. Oh yeah, there we go, nice berry. Please drop me, there we go. And you as the pet have to go and walk around and help the owner, right? And of course you have your levels, you have your boosts, which I haven't scripted them to do anything, but you know, maybe in a future video. This honestly is a very nice game. I'm gonna publish this to my Roblox group, so it's called ByteBlocks Official. So I'll publish this as a game. You can go to Roblox, look up the group, join, obviously, but you know, check out the game as well. It is gonna be one player. Perhaps I might make like a multiplayer one at some point, you know, that could be fun. Or no, honestly, you know what? I'm gonna make this one multiplayer. Not in this video, this video is already too long, but off camera, I'll make this multiplayer, like, I don't know, maybe like 10 players or something like that. And I'm actually going to make this into like not a full game, but you know, just a nice little casual game where the berries will just keep spawning, basically. Yeah, you can just pick them up and then see who has the highest score as a pet, or as the owner, I guess, on the leaderboard. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed, hope you learned. You know, do leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this brilliant and amazing and innovative idea. Because bro, like I said, I'll be honest, I'm just tired of all these games having pets. So I thought, you know what, why not make a game where we're the pet? And honestly, like in a weird way, it kind of works. If you like my teaching style, and if you are a beginner developer or looking to develop, I do have a course. It's $30, 7 hours long. You could preview it for free in the description and the pinned comment. Subscribe, like, share, you know the drill. And as always, we are back to basics. Thank you for watching.